So we finally meet.
Well, you know where this is going. Welcome, welcome. You guys are here for one reason and one reason only. You want to see some breasts. Well, lucky for you, I've got something. A sweet collection of cells for your new sentence in horny jail. You disgust me. For today's video, I want to talk about a woman who's consumed the internet in the past couple of weeks. A scary tall lady known as Lady Dimitrescu. I want to give you guys some insight on how she was thought of, some information about her you may not know, what she likes to do in her free time, so then maybe you, when you're home alone with your $3,000 Sennheiser headphones and disintegrating in your gaming chair, you could pretend like she knows and cares about you. Don't worry, I do the exact same thing. So let's begin with who is this lady. Lady Dimitrescu, otherwise known as Alcina Dimitrescu, is a mutant countess. She inherited Castle Dimitrescu from an unknown person and maintained rule over the people of their region. Which, I mean, would you try argue with her? She's built like a motherfucking JoJo stan. She's like the reincarnation of the third Colossus. You know I am raising my hand to speak in front of her, so I don't get my ass whooped. After getting the castle, the lady became associated with Sanguis Virginis, a brand of enriched red wine, simply because she can. You gotta need something to take the ease off of being so damn, tall. For at least 70 years, she has been tied to a series of violent homicides, being held by 3 women who she considers her daughters. Wholesome moments with the fam. You know what they say, family lasts forever. The victims don't. So here's a fun fact of the day. As you know, her name is Dimitrescu. Well, it has a Greek origin with a Slavic slant, roughly making her name translate to follower of Demeter. And if you know your important history stuff, you'll know that Demeter is the goddess of fertility. You know what I'm saying.
How much?
However, this is extremely ironic, as in the demo she is known to consume chaste women. The name Dimitrescu has roots in Romania, and the central region of Transylvania has been long associated with the famous Count Dracula. On Count Dracula's journey to England, he traveled on a ship called Demeter. So, maybe him and the lady got freaky. Maybe they're buds, or enemies, who the hell knows. I just think it would be awesome for them to have some sort of relationship. Her first name, Alcina, is of Italian origin. The name was likely chosen from an opera by George Friedrich Handel, where there is a seductive sorceress named Alcina. In the opera, Alcina lured a knight using her magic and wooing powers. And just like that Alcina, Resident Evil's Alcina is luring Ethan in with those big boobs. Dimitrescu's birth is a mystery. In particular, her age and whether she was born with some sort of disease. The lady was also freaky as hell. She was a follower of a satanic witch cult which practiced vampirism and human sacrifice. You know, casual Saturday afternoon stuff. She was a regular at this whole vampirism stuff, and had successfully mutated 3 women by 1958, one of them being Daniela, one of the witches. The Dimitrescu family was closely associated with the noble Beneviento Moriao and Heisenberg families, and created an alliance controlling the whole region. This control allowed the family to rule with cruelty. These guys were getting stomped on for free, while we're out here dreaming about it. Not fair. Besides all those other interesting features, one thing that stands out about her is her wacky ability to elongate her fingernails into razor-sharp claws. She is literally a mix of colossal, vampire, Freddy Krueger, and domination. My personal favorite things in a woman. She has even more stuff in common with Dracula. Her 3 daughters are identical to Dracula's 3 live-in brides. Both kidnapped and consumed others to maintain their youth. Gotta stay young somehow. The daunting lady also has comparisons to another giant lady, Hachishaku-sama. This figure is from Japanese folklore and is an 8-foot tall woman who wears a white dress and a floppy white hat. She usually consumes children that are between 9 and 11 years old, luring them in by repeating the interjection of Po in a deep masculine voice. She can take anywhere from a few days to multiple months to capture a single child. So if you are between 9 and 11 years old and are watching this video, I want you to know I am extremely jealous. Of course, one of her most standing out features is her height, which we found out is 2.9 meters tall or 9 foot 6 inches, including her heels and floppy ass hat, which is basically how tall I am. This makes her taller than quite a few intimidating villains, like Thanos from MCU, who is 8'3", Sephiroth from Final Fantasy, who's only 6'1", Snoke in Star Wars, who's 7 foot, and Peppa Pig, who's 7'1". What the? That is pretty much all we know about her so far pre-game release. However, another thing I wanted to talk about was the amazing reaction the internet had, and the awful side of it. She stormed the damn web. The moment we saw her, there were Reddit posts, tweets. I swear I saw that woman everywhere I went. And most of all, we got some artwork of her, cosplays of her, and just amazing stuff from the community. After all these insane reactions, the art director, Tomonori Takano, made a tweet about it, appreciating how much support they have gotten. But no, we are thankful. Thankful you have blessed us with a character who will reign supreme in our lives forever and ever. God damn it, not this kind of appreciation. But seriously, please answer the question. Now wait, before I finish up, one extra thing I wanted to add to your lives is top 5 things Lady Dimitrescu can reach or use her height for. At number 5, we have the top shelf. At number 4, we have 9 bowling pins stacking on top of each other. At number 3, we have a dog. At number 2, we have changing a light bulb. And at number 1, we have having a one-on-one basketball match with herself. Wow, wasn't that exhilarating? So there you go. I know I'm a little late to the whole trend of her, but I just wanted to make sure you guys knew exactly what kind of ride you're in for with this whole new Resident Evil game. So get excited for it and prepare yourself mentally and physically because you'll probably need it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And let me know what is one game you could beat Lady Dimitrescu in. Mine would definitely be breakdancing. What's she gonna do? The worm? Anywho, I'll see you whenever.